My name is Jeffrey Sapp. I'm a 30-year Navy veteran, currently serving as Executive Director of SOWW Warriors, a 501c3 charitable nonprofit. Today I'll tell you a little bit about who we are, what we do, then show you around the Warrior Retreat at Bull Run, which is our flagship program that provides wounded, ill, or injured warriors and their families and caregivers serenity and quiet time that promotes holistic healing. My goal is to encourage you to support us by volunteering, helping us network, donating tax-free financial or in-kind support, or contributing whatever you feel comfortable doing to help us raise the bar of excellence for how well we support our warriors. Serve Our Willing Warriors provides encouragement and non-medical programs that positively affect the well-being, recuperation, and lives of warriors undergoing medical treatment or therapy for service-related injuries. We also support marriage encounter groups for couples dealing with issues stemming from military service, and team recovery programs that help up to 12 warriors at a time overcome issues associated with post-traumatic stress. We partner with Walter Reed National Military Medical Center in Maryland, Fort Belvoir Community Hospital in Virginia, veteran service organizations across the country, and local and national charitable groups. And we are always open to partnering with other groups or individuals who support warriors. Our programs center on hospital visits, summer barbecues, Thanksgiving dinners, Christmas gift giving, and annual fundraisers. Our flagship program is the Warrior Retreat at Bull Run, and that's what I'll show you today. The retreat is an 11,000 square foot ADA accessible home on 37 acres in the shadow of the historic Bull Run Mountains in Haymarket, Virginia. It offers 6-day respite stays during which warriors and their families and caregivers who are confronted with years of medical procedures or therapy for war-related injuries is where they can temporarily escape hospital environments, exhausting regimens, and day-to-day demands to relax, rejuvenate, and reconnect with each other and their support networks. Loss of limbs, post-traumatic stress disorder, traumatic brain injury, marital disharmony, children's behavior issues, suicide ideations. These are but a handful of the challenges warriors confront. And fortunately, they are the types of challenges that this retreat and our volunteers and staff help warriors deal with and help them overcome. Put another way, we save lives. We save marriages. We strengthen family relationships, and we inspire hope. We host only one family at a time, and warriors incur no cost. To date, the retreat has hosted nearly 600 individuals consisting of warriors and their families, caregivers, and invited guests. So let's take a look around, starting with the front yard. For the warriors' enjoyment and physical activity, and that of their family, we have a children's play area. We have a quarter court basketball court. We have horseshoe pits. We have a serenity garden where they can relax. We also have 3 open fire pits where they can sit around and chat. We have several sitting areas away from the house, and we have walking trails that they can explore. Let's take a look inside. Come on in. Inside we have 5 master bedroom suites. Each bedroom is built for comfort so that the warrior can enjoy themselves and they can relax and get a good night's sleep. This is typical of all the bedrooms that we have. Bedroom number 3. Beautiful layout, king size bed, extremely comfortable for the warrior and his or her family. And we have 5 of them. All the rooms are built to be ADA compliant. So if you take a look into the bathroom area, you can get in there if you have a wheelchair or you just want to walk in. It's very easy to get in, get out. Isn't this room something? Let's look at what else we have around here. Follow me. We have a couple of living rooms. We have one that we call the rear living room, one that we call the front living room. The rear living room is a place where you can come in with the family and you can accommodate great conversation. It opens up into the dining area. Take a look at that. No matter how big your family is, no matter how many special guests you have, it accommodates it. And actually, If you go from here, we flow into the dining area. This place is set up right now. We just had a marriage encounter group. So we have the table set so that the couples can have intimate conversations, close conversations. We've had up to 80 people in this house for Thanksgiving at one time. When the families come, the warriors come, we may have a set for 2, we may have a set for 4, 10, 12. However many we need to have a set for, we set it, and obviously we can accommodate that. Let's take a look at the kitchen. A lot of things happen in the kitchen. One of the things you're going to notice is that this is a gourmet kitchen. And on every Sunday, we have executive chefs from 5-star restaurants come to cook a gourmet meal that the warrior decides what they want. Cook a gourmet meal for them and their family. It could be mom and dad, it could be family of 12. No matter what it takes, they come in, they cook it. All the facilities are restaurant style, at least this oven and this stove is very, very good. And we actually put it in there because an executive chef said, if you give me the right tools, I'll come in and cook. We have 47 chefs that come in and do that. It's wonderful.
Are you ready?
Okay, let's take a look at the Americana room, or the Ford living room.
Here you are.
And one of the best features of the Americana room is that if a warrior wants to go downstairs or upstairs, well, check this out. We have that covered too. On demand, right there. This room is great for families to sit and chat and take in the entire view. It's a wonderful view. It's very, very comfortable. In the back, we have the rest of the retreat, the rest of our 37 acres, and out front, you can see the majestic Bull Run Mountains, or the historic Bull Run Mountains. Imagine the impact that it has on families when they can sit in this wonderful environment and have a civil conversation. Not about appointments, not about seeing the doctor, not about their ailments, but about anything they want other than that. Just imagine that. It's exciting. And that's why we're so proud and passionate for what we do. Told you, we save lives. Let's take a look upstairs. Another part of the house, which is very nice, is we have 2 suites upstairs on either side, they flank. We call them master bedroom suites, but actually that's where they normally put the kids because there's bunk beds up there, but they're very nice. You gotta come up and check it out. The suite isn't as important as is the sitting area up here. The sitting area is where mom and dad, junior, friends, families, and other loved ones can come up, stand at this railing, look out at the Bull Run Mountains, or they can choose to sit back down and just chill. Very, very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. This whole house is built for comfort. Let's go downstairs and take a look downstairs next. Areas we have areas for the adults, areas for the kids, areas for the families to have a good time. This is a wonderful area. It opens into a library. All the books are donated, and if somebody wants to take a book with them, take it. We encourage that. It's wonderful. But you can see how inviting it is, how wonderful it is, whether you're playing cards or you're reading a book. Very, very comfortable. Now, the one good thing about this area is on the other side of the library is for the children. The children can come play. We have play areas that are built specifically for them. It's children friendly. Have their toys, have their PlayStations. And check this out. No matter their size, we can pull the table in and out. We can adjust it. If they want the balls to play with, we have that. We wipe these down, by the way, after every visit. All the toys, all the surfaces for the adults and for the kids, because we don't want anyone to pick up something they don't want to pick up. Off of this room, while we're here, I just want to show you, it opens up to our lower patio. Wonderful area where you can sit around the fireplace, have a nice family chat around a nice fire, and take in the view out there. Check this out. Now, you may not want to be in the library, you may not want to be with the kids, but you do want to be in here. Call it our great room. Kind of like a playroom. This room is ideal for families getting together for recreation as a team. We have a nice table to sit at. You have a nice area to call it a mini bar to sit at, to enjoy yourselves with, have a little snack. If you want to play pool, we can accommodate that. Or if you just want to watch television, you can watch television, watch movies. Wonderful, very accommodating, very, very friendly. I want to point out that this quilt, these are actual, these shirts came from warriors that were deployed overseas, and they gave us their t-shirts, and someone put it into a quilt for us. And it's nice. Just think about that. There's a lot of history with this. Every good ending has a strong beginning. I'm very fortunate to be sitting to my left is one of the co-founders of Survival and Warriors. His name is John Dominic, and I would be remiss if we didn't take an opportunity to have him introduce himself and say a few words.
Hello, my name's John Dominic, and along with my wife, I'm the co-founder of Survival and Warriors. It was about 10 years ago at this time that we decided in our small group at our church to go out and do a community service project. And we visited the troops at Walter Reed Hospital who were recovering. And from that day on, we continued to do it. We saw the great need for especially the troops and their families to get out of that environment for a little bit, just to give them the time to reconnect, to charge their batteries, if you would. And we, with our nonprofit, we got the idea for a retreat to invite them away from the hospital, to get them into a beautiful surrounding, a nice atmosphere, and a beautiful house that they could come and just relax like they were at home. We call it a home away from home, and to do everything we could to let them know that we care for them, we're thankful for their service, and that, I think, is the holistic part of the healing process that we were after. One thing I would like to add is that the outcomes that we've been experiencing here at the retreat with the families and the warriors are way beyond what we really thought was going to happen. So that really inspires us, and it kind of gives us an assurance that we have the passion and we are on the right track, and this simple but very meaningful service is very effective.
Thanks, John. One thing that I want to stress, it's not what we say that really matters, it's what other people say that matters. In this case, it's what the warriors say that matters. Warrior feedback highlights how their time at the retreat and away from hospitals have refreshed their outlook, how it's motivated them to hit an eternal reset button and help them return to the mental recovery programs feeling re-energized, inspired, and even more focused to live the lives they choose. It includes how the respite state saved marriages, how it strengthened families, how it sparked breakthroughs in post-traumatic stress or traumatic brain injury. It likewise includes how the retreat helped diminish suicidal thoughts or impulses. And that's something about which we are most proud, particularly given an average of 22 veterans every day are losing the battle to the invisible wounds of war and succumbing to suicide. Let me give you some feedback. Again, not what we say, it's what they say. We have documentation for it. Every time a warrior comes, they have an opportunity to give us feedback so we can learn how to improve our services. And some of them are very generous in their write-ups. If you want to read them for yourselves, welcome to come down and take a look at it. Some of them. You saved my life. I was contemplating suicide. I thought the world was closing in on me, but you showed me, convinced me, and my family that there is a brighter tomorrow. Our marriage was in shambles. Our marriage was in shambles. My wife was going to leave me. And you saved my family. My children didn't understand who I was. I was suffering from post-traumatic stress and didn't recognize it. They were afraid of me. Thanks to the 6-day respite stay at the retreat, my children now understand me, and we live the life that we want. Those are the kind of feedback that we received. I am convinced this retreat has proven successful, but its continued progress depends on the financial and in-kind support of volunteers, communities, and public and private sector organizations. And that's why we ask for your involvement. Your support will help increase our success in reaching and supporting more warriors. It will also help us do more in saving marriages, saving families, and saving lives. And so I ask that if you are able to contribute in some way, spanning from volunteering to providing financial or in-kind donations, please do so. All tax-free donations directly support warriors. To learn more, you can visit our website at www.willingwarriors.org or call us at 866-227-5853. If you want to come out and see and feel this experience, I encourage you to do so. Go on the website, call the 866 number, or you want to talk to another person, give us a call at 571-248-0028. There's a Chinese saying that says, I hear, I forget. I see, I remember. I do, I understand. You have heard about the retreat. You have seen the retreat. Come out and do the retreat. Live it, smell it. Get the feel for what we're all about. Then you'll understand why we need your support so desperately. Our warriors deserve it, and we have absolutely got to give them something, a respite stay like this, to help their future and help America's future. So thank you for paying attention. I look forward to hearing from you.